What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Coco here, back with another banger for y'all boys today. And hey, today we're gonna be reacting to the most pointless console generation of all time, man. By my guy Devin Chase, man. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, man. Help us out, man. Without further ado, man, let's hop right into it, man.
Exclusives are what define a console. At least that's how it used to be back in the day when owning a console was about the games. Nintendo seems to be the only ones upholding that tradition of having games be their selling point, while Sony and Xbox, on the other hand, are focused more on cloud gaming being the future. And well, it might maybe sometimes hit 60 frames per second. While Xbox is over here chasing after the success of the Google Stadia, and Sony's over here remastering games that are barely old enough to tie their own shoes.
Facts. I have a PlayStation and an Xbox. I definitely see both sides of this shit. PlayStation steady remastering shit that we didn't ask for, but when we asked them to bring back old IPs, it's like, how about Days Gone remastered? Like, what the fuck? We didn't ask for that. We didn't fucking ask for that. What about The Last of Us, Part 2? Hold on. What about, like, come on. Like, are we for real? And Xbox, how long that cloud gaming shit finna be in beta, man? Like, release that shit. Release that shit, dog. Optimize it so we can play our shit 60 frames per second on any Wi-Fi connection. Now, if your Wi-Fi is terrible, it's just terrible. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to Xbox because they making some shit to where it got Steam on there. Their next console might just end up being a PC, an Xbox branded PC, and it might have Steam on there. And they might do something with that for real. But we ain't gonna get into it. That's a different video.
Nintendo just flew past them like Captain Falcon running on hardware that struggles to play SpongeBob. Looking back on gaming history, I can't remember Power ever contributing to console sales. Even when Sega was saying, you see, the reason Sonic runs so fast is because our system runs on blast processing. It was never really about the power of these consoles, because Sonic and Mario were always at the forefront. Even the PlayStation 2 garnered most of its sales because it was just a cheaper alternative to owning a standard DVD player. Nintendo knows this, and that's why they've relied on their games and gimmicks to sell their hardware, which in some cases ends up causing major innovations within the gaming landscape.
I feel like software does sell the hardware. That's just my opinion.
I mean, imagine how insane the Nintendo DS was back in the day, considering that it released before the first touchscreen phone. That's why I don't understand why Sony and Microsoft are in this arms race to be the first companies to put a nuclear reactor in their consoles. Because of this, graphics and fidelity end up having to be maxed out to the smallest of increments. And I don't know about you, but I don't think an 8-year-long development cycle is worth it just to see peach fuzz on a character's ass cheeks. We're looking at...
I get what he's saying. So Sony and Xbox is more focused on the hardware rather than the software of the games. Well, not necessarily Xbox, because Xbox just came out with about Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Now they're releasing Ninja Gaiden 4, South of Midnight, Claire Expedition 33, and Doom the Dark Ages. But Sony, man, they ain't releasing shit. What they releasing? What, Death Stranded 2 in July, June? How many of the PlayStation ponies actually play that shit? The games they talked about, they love to compare. Oh, we got this. But how many hours y'all get into that though? Did y'all actually flip the game y'all talked about before y'all go on Twitter talking about, oh, we played this and we played that? Like, what? And before, y'all get in the comment section. I do this every video. Hold on. 1. My bad. 2. move on. For you. Oh, you're an Xbox fanboy, or you're a Nintendo fanboy. When I go on a topic about a specific console, I know how y'all get. I stopped playing these consoles and moved over to PC because I could play everything on this motherfucker at a better performance. Emulation, mods, upgrade to a PC. I recommend that to anybody. You know, it's not that type of video, but hey.
At a future when consoles get 1 or 2 big game releases each cycle, and that's bad. Say what you want about Nintendo, God knows I have, but one thing you can't deny is Nintendo's consistency, and their Disney-like lineup of characters. Sony is kind of catching up with Astrobot, but Xbox is still completely clueless. In case you still don't understand Xbox, it's the fucking mascots! I don't understand. We already had this shit figured out all the way throughout the 90s and early 2000s. Game Pass and cloud gaming is never gonna define Xbox. All you have to do is release a commercial of Banjo saying to Sony, "Go fuck yourself," and people will be lined up for days to buy your consoles. Just don't use Crash Bandicoot. That might rub people the wrong way. It really sucks being a console owner and knowing that you could have just gotten a PC and had better versions.
Oh, he said it, not me. He said it. Now I can talk about it. He said it. Because everything, all of those, you can play on here at a better performance, at a better, you know what I'm saying? FPS rate. You feel me? Come on now. People want to justify the price of the PS5 Pro when for like $100 more or two, you can get a decent PC, a more powerful piece of hardware, and play all the games that you playing on there on here. Come on, dude. Stop paying for online. Stop getting scammed for playing games that you already own, dog. Just saying. You know, when I start talking like that, I'm a corporate shield and all this other shit. Or you're a PC cuck and all this shit. And I just showed all 3 consoles. This console generation fucking sucks. Let's be real about it. This might be the worst of all time, dog. Grew up playing PlayStation, Xbox. That's actually my first Nintendo console. I done had a DS growing up. Now I can allegedly emulate all the 3DS games, all the Switch games, allegedly, of course, on this one piece of hardware at 60 frames per second. Alleged.
Versions of all these games. Just give me one single person that says that Doom: The Dark Ages is going to be a better experience on console than PC. It's not happening. Exactly. And if you're just dead set,
what they love, what the PlayStation fanboys love to do is say, "Oh, I'm not waiting a whole year to play GTA 6." Like, if you really think about it, it's the same thing as 5, just a different background, basically. Like, once you have so many games on PC that you're not gonna really care about new releases like that. The numbers say that we play games 6 years or older, and only like 8% play the new releases anyway. Which I don't understand. How are you complaining about what games wins game of the year when you didn't play it? That always mind boggles me, but this is the internet. People gonna do what they want to do regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nobody on YouTube making a video, you feel me? And you just happen to click on it. I appreciate that, by the way. But, you know, people gonna do what they want to do.
and on owning a home console, you're better off buying a PlayStation 5 because you'll not only be able to play PlayStation games on it, but Xbox games as well. You know, Phil, you're right. People just love seeing your games on other platforms, especially when they know their games aren't coming to your platform. I can definitely see why a lot of people think that once Xbox leaves the console race that Valve will swoop in and take its place. Valve is the gold standard when it comes to incredible value. Owning a Steam Deck is kind of like dating a fat chick. At first you wish you had.
I don't have a Steam Deck, but I just recently purchased this Lenovo Legion Go. Oh boy, and it's the best purchase I ever made. Now I can take all of the power of my PC with me on the go and play everything, dog. Play this shit while I'm at work on the road. You feel me? As long as it's installed already. Come on, dog. Like, what are we talking about?
Something a little bit smaller, and it's kind of awkward to take out in public with you, but once you spend enough time with it, you fall head over heels with just how much it over-delivers. And I can't believe I just made that analogy in 2024. Well, the comment section is gonna have fun with this one. When it comes to PlayStation, at least they're worth poking fun at for not having any games. The Xbox might not have any exclusives, but at least Sony has the occasional scraps in between all the PS4 remasters.
Facts.
Astrobot is probably the funnest looking game that I've seen from PlayStation.
I gotta play that. I haven't played Astrobot. And that one game of the year. I thought Metaphor ReFantazio was gonna win, but shout out to Astrobot. It seems like people do have fun. And then watch when this game releases for PC. I guarantee you that PC is gonna have more sales than the console, even though it's coming a year afterward, like everything else. But what the PlayStation fanboys don't realize is that PC players actually buy games and don't pirate everything.
In years. I haven't been a PlayStation owner since the PS2, and in recent years I haven't really been excited for Daddy Kratos to tuck me in and tell me a bedtime story. Ever since they've leaned more and more into this story-heavy cinematic type of games, I've been pushed away further from buying their consoles. But I'm not gonna lie, when I seen Sony's new Astrobot game, for a moment there I wondered, what would it be like to own a PlayStation again? And then I snapped back to reality. You see, for every game they bring over to PC, I have to subtract from their exclusives. And Spider-Man 2 might be a pretty good indicator of Sony's future. Because if they don't announce a Spider-Man 3 soon, I can almost guarantee you that they're gonna start releasing.
Shit, that shit cost $400 million to make. They better make 3. They better make 3. Granted, the PC port of Spider-Man wasn't all of that, but a couple of patches later, it delivered. But I just wish they release, they release it right the first time. But hey, what can you do?
All their games day one on PC. They're almost too predictable at this point.
Yeah, and it's coming. It's coming. PlayStation is this close, despite what many people may think, of releasing their games day one for PC. It's gonna happen. Just like how Xbox is doing it and making bread for that, PlayStation is gonna follow suit. Then Nintendo, eventually. But if not, we can allegedly emulate it. Allegedly.
Oh hey, Final Fantasy VII's on PC. Oh hey.
And Final Fantasy wasn't even a fucking PlayStation exclusive. I don't know what made Square Enix do that fluky ass contract shit with that. They cut that shit out. They said this is the last time that we going exclusive with anything. Due to the success of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Final Fantasy 16, like, yeah, we ain't never doing this again. This is the last time.
Rebirth's coming to PS5. Oh hey, God of War 2018's on PC now. And God of War Ragnarok's coming to PS5. Oh hey, Ghost of Tsushima is on PC now. It sure would be strange if they announced a new. God damn it! Plus, they weren't really winning me over during the PS5 Pro presentation. It was abysmal. It felt disingenuous, and that price point was absurd. After seeing the games that they were showcasing, I didn't even want to buy a base PlayStation 5. If anything, they're convincing people to go and buy a PlayStation 4 because that's about all the damn games they showed off. A lot of people call this console generation disappointing, and I strongly disagree with that. You see,
Based on where y'all seen them consoles at, I really wish I just would have bought a PC at the start of this console generation. Like, I really wish I was smart enough to realize that I should have just bought a PC. I mean, no time like the present. You get what I'm saying? No, I never take, I just never want to regret things in life. I just take my L's, move it as a lesson, and just move on. You know what I'm saying? But this next console generation, I'm not buying any consoles. I'm upgrade my PC if need be, and keep it moving. Because everything's coming to PC anyway. That's why I said in my previous videos, there's no reason for a PS6 and it's a PC right here. Xbox is already bringing their games to PC. And
a personal computer, often referred to as a PC or simply computer,
shut up,
is a computer designed for individual use.
shut up.
Do you want me to keep reading?
Shut up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub. But that was my Mac computer. Being jealous because I was talking about my Windows computer. I apologize for that. I'm gonna leave that in the video for a good laugh. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.